the bank statement didn't make sense. I stared at the charge for 3 minutes before my brain caught up to what my eyes were seeing. 2 first-class tickets to Florence. Purchased 4 months ago. For today. Our 20th anniversary. I looked up from my laptop. The house was quiet. Too quiet. David's coffee mug sat cold on the counter, half full. His gym bag was gone from the mudroom. Sophia's bedroom door was closed. Jake's video game console sat dark. I checked my phone. One message, sent at 5:47 du matin. Emergency in Phoenix. Investor crisis. Flying out this morning. So sorry, babe. We'll reschedule Tuscany. I promise. I opened our shared credit card account. The Florence tickets glowed on my screen, mocking me. Purchased in February. This was May. 4 months of planning an emergency. I should have felt something. Rage. Tears. That sick dropping sensation in your stomach when your world tips sideways. Instead, I felt calm. Oddly, terrifyingly calm. I'm an accountant. Numbers don't lie. People do. I pulled up our bank statements. All of them. Personal. Business. The LLC he'd set up last year for his new development project. I had access to everything. We'd always been transparent about money. Or so I thought. The pattern emerged within an hour. Charges at Lucia's, the Italian restaurant downtown. Every Thursday for 6 months. We'd never eaten there together. 2 entrees, 1 bottle of wine. Always the same amount within $5. A jewelry purchase at Tiffany's. 3 weeks ago. I hadn't received jewelry. Hotel charges in San Diego, Seattle, Denver. All cities he'd traveled to for business. All showing room service for 2. Breakfast orders with strawberries and champagne. I'm allergic to strawberries. He knows that. And then, the real estate transaction I almost missed. A condo purchase. Downtown Seattle. March 15th. $340,000. Cash down payment. $85,000. Source, our business account. The account we were supposed to use for my mother's memory care facility starting next month. My mother has Alzheimer's. We'd been saving for 3 years. I sat very still. The kitchen clock ticked. Outside, Mrs. Patterson's sprinklers started their morning cycle. I picked up my phone. Opened Instagram. Typed his name. His account was private, but I followed him. Had for years. His last post was 2 days ago. A sunset over the Phoenix skyline. Caption, grind never stops. I clicked on the tagged location. Phoenix Ritz-Carlton. Then I searched the Ritz-Carlton Phoenix hashtag. Scrolled. Stopped. There. Posted 1 hour ago. A woman's manicured hand holding a champagne glass. The Phoenix city lights spread out behind her. The reflection in the window showed 2 people. A man in a white dress shirt, sleeves rolled up. His watch visible. The tag hire I'd bought him for our 15th anniversary. The caption, sometimes the best business trips are the ones you didn't plan for. Username, @AmandaChenRealty. I clicked her profile. Public. 2,847 followers. Bio, luxury real estate developer, Seattle and Phoenix. Living my best life. Her feed was a carefully curated collection of property tours, champagne moments, and inspirational quotes about boss babes and building empires. I scrolled back. 3 months. 6 months. A year. There. A photo of a ribbon-cutting ceremony. David stood next to her, both holding oversized scissors. Caption. Thrilled to announce our new partnership. Big things coming. At David Chen Development. Our last name is Richardson. Chen Development. Their company. Their partnership. Built with our money. I kept scrolling. Further back, 8 months ago. A blurry photo of a restaurant table. 2 wine glasses. One hand reaching across the table to touch another. The man's watch visible. Tag hire. Caption. When your business partner becomes your favorite person to celebrate wins with. The timestamp Thursday. 7:34 p.m. Every Thursday. I took screenshots. Methodical. Calm. 27 photos in total. Then I opened my laptop and created a new folder. Labeled it Reconciliation. The irony wasn't lost on me. I went back to the bank statements. Printed everything. 6 months of statements. Highlighted every suspicious charge. Cross-reference dates with his calendar, which synced to our shared Apple account. Business trip to Seattle. Same weekend as Amanda's Instagram post at a Seahawks game, 2 people in the photo, the man's arm cropped out but his watch visible. Business trip to Denver. Amanda's Instagram story at a ski resort. Champagne by the fireplace. His reflection in the wine bottle. He'd been so careful. But not careful enough. I found his iPad. Still logged into his iCloud. Messages synced automatically. I opened the Messages app. Searched for Amanda. The thread went back 14 months. I read for 2 hours. I didn't cry. I cataloged. Can't wait for Tuscany. 2 weeks of just us. I told her I have investor meetings. She believed it. The condo is perfect. Our space. No more sneaking around. She's so focused on her mom's care facility she doesn't even notice the money. This is almost too easy. Sophia asked me why I'm never home anymore. I said Claire's been needy. Kid believed it. That one I read 3 times. My daughter. Asking questions. Him lying. Blaming me. I took screenshots. 41 messages in total. Then I found the voice memos. He'd been recording their conversations. Some kind of insurance, I guess. In case she ever threatened him. I listened to one. Just one. Her voice, playful. When are you going to leave her? His voice, casual. When the timing's right. I need to make sure the assets are protected first. Can't have her taking half of everything I've built. We've built, she corrected. Right? We've built. Silence. Then kissing sounds. I stopped the recording. I sat at the kitchen table. The same table where we'd had breakfast as a family for 17 years. Where the kids had done homework. Where we'd paid bills together. Made plans, talked about our future. The future he'd been planning didn't include me. I looked at the clock. 9:47 a.m., Wednesday. I had 4 hours before the kids got home from school. David wasn't due back until Friday night. I opened my laptop and started a new document, titled it, Timeline of Evidence. I'm an accountant. This is what I do. I track. I document. I prove. By noon, I had a 40-page document. Financial transactions. Screenshots. Timeline correlation. Voice memo transcripts I'd paid a service to transcribe. Bank statements showing the $85,000 transferred to the Seattle condo account. I cross-referenced the condo address with public records. The deed listed 2 owners, David Richardson and Amanda Chen. Purchased as business partners. Business partners don't typically share a 1-bedroom condo. I pulled up our life insurance policies. Beneficiary, Claire Richardson, $2 million policy. He'd increased it last year. Said it was for protection. Protection from what, exactly? I called my lawyer friend, Jennifer. We'd gone to college together. She specialized in divorce. Jen. I need to ask you a hypothetical question. Claire, in 20 years of friendship, you've never asked me a hypothetical question. What's wrong? I told her. All of it. She listened without interrupting. When I finished, she was quiet for a moment. Do you still have access to all the accounts? Yes. Can you prove when the affair started? February of last year. First hotel charge. First Thursday dinner. And the condo purchase? 3 months ago. Joint deed. Public record. And he used marital assets? Business account. But it's technically marital property. LLC was formed during the marriage. Claire, listen to me very carefully. Don't confront him. Not yet. You have leverage right now because he doesn't know that you know. The moment you confront him, he'll start moving money. Protecting himself. You need to move first. What do I do? First, you document everything you've found. Second, you open a separate bank account. In your name only. Third, you transfer exactly half of every liquid asset. You're entitled to it. It's not theft, it's protecting your share. Fourth, you call me tomorrow and we file. He's not back until Friday. Perfect. That gives us 2 days. Can you gather physical evidence? Documents, passwords, anything he keeps at home. I have his iPad. It syncs to his phone. Is he tracking his devices? I checked. Find my iPhone. His iPad's location services were off. He'd disabled them months ago. Probably so I couldn't see where he was. No. He turned it off. Then keep it. We'll need it. Claire. I know this is hard, but you need to think strategically now. Emotion comes later. Right now, you need to protect yourself and your kids. Okay. Are you okay? Was I? I looked around the kitchen. The family photos on the wall. Our wedding portrait. Sophia's baby pictures. Jake's kindergarten art still magneted to the fridge. I'm angry, I said. But I'm calm. Is that weird? No. It's shock. It'll hit you later. But for now, use it. Angry and calm is a powerful combination. After we hung up, I sat very still. Then I went to work. I transferred $127,000 from our savings account to a new account at a different bank. Exactly half. Legally mine. I transferred $43,000 from our business account. Half of what remained after his condo purchase. I documented every transfer. Screenshot. Notation. Date. Time. Then I went to his office. He called it his man cave. I'd never been allowed in here without knocking. It was his space. I'd respected that. I didn't knock this time. His filing cabinet was locked. I found the key in his desk drawer. Under a stack of golf magazines. Not very creative. Inside, property documents, business contracts, and a folder labeled personal. Inside the personal folder, printed photos. Amanda. Dozens of them. At restaurants. At the condo. In bed. In our bed. Our bedroom. I recognized the lamp. My hands shook. The comm cracked. I took the folder. All of it. Underneath. A burner phone. Turned off. I powered it on. One contact. A. Messages going back 2 years. 2 years. I love you. Can't wait to wake up next to you every day. She's suspicious. I need to be more careful. Told her I'm taking the kids camping. Coming to you instead. That camping trip. Last summer, he'd taken Sophia and Jake to Yosemite for a week. Or so he'd said. I checked the phone's photo roll. No Yosemite. No kids. Just Amanda. In Seattle. At the condo. Wearing my anniversary gift to him. The cashmere robe I'd ordered custom. I sat on the floor of his office and felt something inside me go very cold. This wasn't an affair. This was a replacement. He'd been building a whole other life. And he'd been using our money to do it. I took the burner phone. I took the folder. I locked the filing cabinet. Put everything back exactly as I'd found it. Then I went to our bedroom. Opened his nightstand. Found the business trip itinerary he'd printed. Phoenix Ritz-Carlton. Room 2847. Check-in. Today. Check-out. Friday. I took a photo of it. Then I called the Ritz-Carlton Phoenix. Yes. I'd like to send a gift to a guest. David Richardson. Room 2847. Of course. What would you like to send? Champagne. Your best bottle. And a card. Wonderful. What would you like the card to say? I paused. Thought about it. Say, congratulations on your new partnership. Signed, a well-wisher. Perfect. We'll have it delivered this evening. Actually, can you deliver it at 7 p.m. exactly? It's a surprise. Absolutely. I hung up. Then I called the front desk of the Seattle condo building. Pretended to be a designer Amanda had hired. Yes, I need to confirm the apartment number for Amanda Chen. I'm delivering samples tomorrow. Unit 412. Perfect. And just to confirm, she'll be there to receive them? Oh no, Miss Chen is traveling this week. She left Monday. Won't be back until Saturday. Ah, of course. She mentioned Phoenix. I'll reschedule. That works. Have a good day. I hung up and smiled. Wednesday afternoon. The kids came home from school. Sophia threw her backpack on the kitchen table. Jake raided the fridge. Where's Dad? Sophia asked. Phoenix. Business trip. She rolled her eyes. Again? That's like the 3rd time this month. Is it? Yeah. He's never here anymore. I looked at my daughter. Really looked at her. She'd grown 3 inches this year. Started wearing makeup. I'd been so busy with work, with my mother's care, with keeping our family running, that I'd almost missed it. Soph, can I ask you something? Sure. Has your dad ever said anything about me? About us? She hesitated. Like what? Anything. She looked uncomfortable. He said, He said you've been stressed. That you're hard to be around sometimes. The room tilted slightly. Did he? But I don't think that. I think you're fine. You're just busy. With grandma and stuff. I nodded. Smiled. Thanks, baby. She went to her room. Jake followed, already glued to his phone. I stood in the kitchen alone. Hard to be around. He'd been poisoning them against me. Slowly. Carefully. The cold thing inside me got colder. Thursday morning. I woke up at 5 a.m. Couldn't sleep. Went to my laptop. David had posted on Instagram. A photo of the Phoenix skyline. Caption. Another productive day. Amanda had posted too. A photo of room service breakfast. Croissants and fruit. Caption. Best way to start the day. Same breakfast tray. Same window view. I took screenshots. Then I did something I hadn't planned. I created a fake Instagram account. Used a photo from a stock image site. Woman in her 30s. Professional. Followed Amanda. She accepted within minutes. Public account. She accepted everyone. I scrolled through her followers. Found several of David's business associates. People we'd had dinner with. People who'd been to our house. Did they know? I sent a DM to one. Pretended to be interested in real estate investment. Hi. I'm looking into Seattle properties. I see you follow Amanda Chen. Do you know if she's reputable? I'm considering working with her company. Response came an hour later. She's great. Very professional. I invested in one of her projects with her business partner David. They're a solid team. Very hands-on. Hands-on. I sent another message. David Richardson? That's the one. Nice guy. They make a good team. She mentioned they're expanding to Phoenix next. A good team. I thanked them and logged out. So people knew. They knew and nobody had said anything to me. Thursday evening. I made dinner for the kids. Pasta. Their favorite. We ate together. Jake told me about his science project. Sophia complained about her English teacher. Normal. Everything looked normal. After dinner, I went to our bedroom. Called Jennifer. I'm ready to file. Tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. My office. Bring everything. Okay. Claire? You're doing the right thing. I know. Friday morning. I told the kids I had an appointment. Dropped them at school. Drove to Jennifer's office. She'd prepared everything. Divorce petition. Temporary restraining order on assets. Motion for exclusive use of the marital home. Emergency custody hearing. This is aggressive, she said. But given the financial malfeasance and the evidence of him disparaging you to the children, we have grounds. What happens when we file? We file at 10 a.m. The court issues the restraining order within hours. David gets served tonight when he comes home. The moment he's served, he can't move any money. Can't sell anything. Can't access the accounts you've already protected. He'll be frozen. And custody? Emergency hearing Monday. Given that he's been absent due to the affair and has been manipulating the children against you, we'll ask for temporary full custody with supervised visitation. He'll fight this. Let him. We have documentation. Claire, you've built an airtight case. The money trail alone is damning. The messages seal it. And the fact that he purchased property with his mistress using marital funds. That's textbook dissipation of assets. The court will not be kind. I signed the papers. All of them. We filed at 10:03 a.m. I went home. Cleaned the house. Did laundry. Made the kids' favorite dinner. Pot roast. Normal. Keep everything normal. David's flight landed at 6:15 p.m. I tracked it. He texted at 6:47. Home in 30. Missed you guys. The kids were in their rooms. Homework. I set the table. 3 plates. Not 4. At 7:23, his car pulled into the driveway. I heard the garage door open. Close. His footsteps. He walked into the kitchen. Smiled. Kissed my cheek. Something smells amazing. Pot roast. My favorite. He set his bag down. Kids home? Upstairs. He started to head that way. The doorbell rang. I'll get it, I said. I opened the door. Process server. Young guy. Professional. David Richardson? David appeared behind me. That's me. You've been served. He handed David a manila envelope. David stared at it. What is this? The server left. David opened the envelope. I watched his face. Confusion. Then shock. Then something like fear. Claire. What is this? Divorce papers. What? Why would he flipped pages? Saw the restraining order. The custody motion. You can't do this. I already did. This is insane. Over what? Some rough patches. We can work through this. Rough patches? I kept my voice level. Is that what you call Amanda? His face went white. Or should I say your business partner? The one you bought a condo with using money we'd saved for my mother's care? How did you? I'm an accountant, David. Numbers are literally my job. Did you really think I wouldn't notice $85,000 missing? He set the papers down. Tried a different approach. Soft voice. Concerned husband. Claire, listen. It's not what you think. Amanda and I, we're business partners. That condo is an investment property. It's going to make us money. Us? Which us? You and me. Or you and her. You and me. Babe, this is all for our family. I pulled out my phone. Opened the screenshots. Is this for our family? I showed him Amanda's Instagram. The champagne in Phoenix. His watch visible. His jaw tightened. That's not. Or this. The messages. His own words. She's so focused on her mom's care she doesn't notice the money. Silence. Or this. The voice memo. His voice. When the timing's right. Need to make sure assets are protected first. He reached for my phone. I stepped back. Don't. You went through my phone. That's a violation of. Of what? Our marriage vows. Pretty sure you violated those first. His expression changed. The mask dropped. I saw him clearly for the first time in maybe years. You have no idea what you've done, he said quietly. That restraining order. You just froze our accounts. Both of us. You realize that, right? You can't access the money either now. Wrong. I transferred my half yesterday. It's in an account you don't have access to. The half that's frozen is yours. You can't touch it. Can't move it. Can't give it to Amanda. His face went red. You conniving. Careful. He looked at me like he didn't recognize me. Who are you right now? I'm the woman you've been cheating on for 2 years. The woman whose money you've been spending on your mistress. The woman you called needy to our daughter. Who am I? I'm the person you created, David. Sophia appeared at the top of the stairs. Dad? What's going on? David looked up. Forced a smile. Nothing, sweetheart. Your mom and I are just talking. Why is she holding papers? It's nothing. It's not nothing, I said. Sophia, come down here. She came down slowly. Jake appeared behind her. I looked at my kids. My babies. Your dad and I are getting divorced. Sophia's eyes went wide. What? Why? Because your father has been having an affair. For 2 years. With his business partner. Mom. David's voice was sharp. Don't do this to them. Don't do what? Tell them the truth. Jake looked between us. Is this real? Yes. Sophia turned to David. Dad? He opened his mouth. Closed it. Finally, it's complicated. It's not complicated, I said. He's been cheating. He's been lying. And he's been using our family's money to support his other relationship. That's not David started. I have proof. Bank statements, messages, photos. All of it. Sophia's eyes filled with tears. You've been cheating on Mom? David tried to reach for her. She stepped back. It's not that simple, he said. Yes, it is, Sophia said. Her voice shook. You cheated. How could you? Sweetheart. Don't. Just, don't. She ran upstairs. Jake followed. David turned to me. Happy now? You just destroyed our family. I destroyed our family? I laughed. Actually laughed. You destroyed it 2 years ago. I'm just the one who found out. This isn't over. You're right. It's not. Monday, we have a custody hearing. Jennifer thinks I have a solid case for full custody with supervised visitation. Supervised? You can't be serious. You've been absent. Traveling constantly. Lying to the kids. Bad-mouthing me to turn them against me. You think the court won't care about that? I'm their father. Then maybe you should have acted like it. He grabbed his keys. I'm not staying here. Good. Because according to the restraining order, I have exclusive use of the marital home until this is resolved. He stared at me. You need to leave, David. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Maybe Amanda's condo? Oh wait, you can't. She's in Phoenix with you. Except she's not. Because you're here. Funny how that works. He left. Slammed the door so hard the house shook. I stood in the kitchen. Alone. And felt absolutely nothing. Then I went upstairs. Knocked on Sophia's door. Go away, Soph, it's me. Silence. Then the door opened. Her face was blotchy from crying. Is it true? All of it? Yes. For 2 years? At least. She wiped her eyes. I asked him last month why he was never home. He said you'd been hard to deal with lately. That you were stressed and taking it out on him. There it was again. Him rewriting reality. Making me the villain in his story. I'm sorry he told you that. Is it true? What do you think? She looked at me. Really looked. I think he's a liar. I hugged her. She cried into my shoulder. I'm sorry, Mom. I should have known something was wrong. This isn't your fault. I feel so stupid. Don't. He fooled both of us. Jake appeared in the doorway. 13. Still my baby. Is Dad coming back? Not tonight. Good? That weekend was strange. Quiet. The kids processed. I made meals. Kept routines. Pretended everything was normal even though nothing was. David texted. Called. I didn't answer. Jennifer had advised. No communication except through lawyers. Monday morning. Emergency custody hearing. David showed up with a lawyer. Expensive suit. Confident smile. Jennifer presented our case. The timeline. The affair. The financial documents. The messages. The evidence of parental alienation. David's lawyer argued it was a personal matter that didn't affect his parenting. The judge read through the evidence. Looked at David. Mr. Richardson, you purchased a property with your extramarital partner using funds from a joint account intended for your mother-in-law's medical care. Your Honor, that was an investment that would have benefited the family. That's not what I asked. Did you or did you not use marital funds for this purpose without your wife's knowledge or consent? Yes. And these messages where you disparage your wife to your minor daughter? I was venting. I didn't mean. You told your 16-year-old daughter that her mother was hard to deal with and needy while you were actively engaged in an extramarital affair. Silence. The judge's expression was ice. Temporary full custody to Mrs. Richardson. Mr. Richardson, you'll have supervised visitation twice a week pending the final hearing. This court does not look kindly on financial manipulation or parental alienation. Next, David stood, stared, then walked out. His lawyer followed, already talking settlement. Outside the courthouse, Jennifer smiled. That went well. He looked shocked. He didn't think you'd actually do it. Men like him never do. They think their wives will always forgive them. Always take them back. He miscalculated. What happens now? Now? We negotiate. He'll want to avoid a trial. The evidence is too damaging. We'll get you a favorable settlement. Child support. Spousal support. And you keep the house. How long? 3 to 6 months, if he's smart. He wasn't smart. But he was desperate. His lawyer called Jennifer that afternoon. Wanted to talk settlement. He's offering 60 to 40 split of assets, Jennifer told me on the phone. No, I figured. I'll counter with 70 to 30. He dissipated $85,000 in marital funds. That needs to be accounted for. And the condo? He has to sell his half to Amanda or they both sell and split the proceeds. Either way, you get half of his share. And Amanda? What about her? Does she face any consequences? Jennifer paused. She's not married. She didn't break any vows. Morally, she's complicit. But legally? No. That's not fair. No. It's not. I hung up and thought about Amanda. Living in Seattle. Probably confused about why David had gone silent. The champagne bottle I'd sent had been delivered. She probably thought it was from a client. She had no idea her whole life was about to implode. I opened my laptop. Did something I probably shouldn't have. I searched for Amanda's company. Chen Development. Found her business license. Her LLC filings. Her business partners. Listed. David Richardson. 50% ownership. I kept digging. The company had 3 ongoing projects, all funded by investors, all promoted on her Instagram. I looked at the investor agreements. Public record for some of them. Limited liability partnerships. Interesting. One of the investors was also one of David's golf buddies. Mark something. I'd met him at a company party. I found his Facebook. Sent him a message. Hi Mark, this is Claire Richardson, David's wife. I'm working on organizing our financial records and noticed you invested in Chen Development. Do you have a moment to chat about the project timeline? He responded within an hour. Claire? Of course. David mentioned you were helping with the books. What do you need? I called him. Mark, I'm actually calling about something else. Are you aware that David and Amanda Chen are in a personal relationship? Silence. I don't know what you mean. I think you do. And I think you should know that the company you invested $50,000 in is currently under scrutiny because David used marital funds to purchase property without disclosure. Which means if our divorce affects the LLC structure, your investment might be impacted. More silence. What are you saying? I'm saying you might want to talk to your lawyer about protecting your investment. Just a heads up. Friend to friend. I hung up. Then I called the other 2 investors. Said the same thing. By Wednesday, Amanda's phone was probably ringing off the hook. I didn't feel guilty. She'd slept with a married man. Used his money to build her company. She'd made her choices. Friday afternoon, 2 weeks after I filed, Sophia came home from school with news. There's a rumor going around. About what? About Dad. Someone's mom heard he got divorced because of an affair. Small town. Big mouths. How do you feel about that? She shrugged. I don't care. Let them talk. It's true. Some people might judge. Let them. Dad's the one who messed up. My daughter. Strong. Clear-eyed. I'm proud of you. For what? For seeing things clearly. For not making excuses for him. He doesn't deserve excuses. Jake appeared. Is it true Dad's girlfriend's company is failing? Where did you hear that? Reddit. Someone posted about it. Chen Development. Said the investors are pulling out. I looked it up. Sure enough. A post in a local real estate forum. Chen Development, investors beware. Undisclosed partner relationships and financial mismanagement. 3 investors withdrawing. Projects stalled. Amanda had responded in the comments. Trying to do damage control. But the internet is forever. I closed the laptop. I don't know anything about that, I told Jake. But I smiled. 3 months later. The divorce settled. 70-30 split. I got the house. The cars. Full custody. Child support. Spousal support for 5 years. David got his $401k and whatever was left of his business after Amanda's investors sued him for fraud. Turned out, he'd promised returns he couldn't deliver. Used new investor money to pay old investors. Classic Ponzi scheme structure. The SEC was investigating. I didn't cause that. But I didn't stop it either. Amanda's Instagram went private. Then disappeared entirely. Chen Development dissolved. I heard through the grapevine that David moved to Portland. Renting a studio apartment. Working for someone else's development company. Making 1/10 of what he used to make. Sophia asked once if I felt bad for him. No, I said. Do you? No. We had dinner that night. Just the 3 of us. Pizza. Jake's choice. Normal. Our new normal. After the kids went to bed, I sat on the back porch. The garden I'd planted in the first weeks after filing was blooming. Roses. Lavender. Jasmine. My mother had taught me to garden. Before the Alzheimer's took her memories. She'd said gardens were proof that destruction could turn into beauty. You had to tear up the ground. Pull out the weeds. Start fresh. I'd torn up my life. Pulled out the weeds. And now. Beauty. I thought about who I'd been 3 months ago. Busy. Distracted. So focused on keeping everyone else happy that I'd forgotten to ask if I was happy. The answer had been no. I just hadn't wanted to see it. And I thought about who I was now. Single. Working. Parenting. Rebuilding. Was I happy? Not yet. But I was free. And free was a good place to start. My phone buzzed. Text from Jennifer. How are you doing? Good. Really good. Proud of you. Not many women have the courage to blow up their lives and start over. I didn't blow up my life. I just stopped pretending it wasn't already on fire. She sent back a flame emoji. I smiled. Put my phone down. Listened to the crickets. Inside, the house was quiet. My house now. My space. Tomorrow I'd wake up early. Make the kids breakfast. Drive them to school. Go to work. Live my life. The life David didn't think I could handle without him. The life I was building, brick by brick, day by day. Not the life I'd planned when I was 22 and in love. Better. Much better.